Well, guys, I just got done watching the Purge franchise. Now, keep in mind, I've seen the Forever Purge and the first Purge. As in the first movie, not the movie, the first Purge. Because there's the one that's called the first Purge. I don't remember jack shit from the Forever Purge. I just got done watching it. So, I just got done watching every single movie, so I'm gonna rank every single one. So, I've been ranking a lot of horror franchises, and commenter has inspired me to do that. So, put in the comments down below what you think the next franchise I should rank. Personally, kind of in the Child's Play mood. I want to watch those movies again. But whatever you guys want. I did Saw Friday the 13th already. Now it's going to be The Purge. And guys, I can't believe I've never seen these movies, because honestly, I fucking enjoyed every single one. I don't honestly think there was a single bad Purge movie. Every single one of these movies I liked. That doesn't excuse, I'm not going to tell you what's in last place, but in a minute I will. But that doesn't excuse last place's place, because it was a disappointing film. But I still liked it for what it was. And what is in my last place? Well, coming in at number 5. Oh, before I should move on, the show is not included. I haven't seen the show yet. I'm not including the show. I will, maybe. If I do it, I'll probably make a short ranking them, not a whole nother fucking review. So just keep in mind these are the movies, not the show. Alright, let's get into it. Coming in at number 5. I really hate putting it here, the Forever Purge. Honestly, I like the idea. I like the setting a lot too. It's like a Western kind of thing. I like the idea. And it keeps it fresh, I feel like, because Purge movies were kind of getting repetitive. Oh yeah, there's a new Purge, whatever. But the Purge actually ends within the first 20 minutes of this movie, and then there's people that want to continue doing it, and they can't contain the Purge, and that's why America's like all over. That alone is a great idea. Was it executed off well? No, not at all. This should have been the most action-packed, blood just everywhere. This should have been a great finale. I don't feel like my expectations were met here, and I'm gonna be eating lemon bread. Honestly, I just don't. I hope they make another Purge movie, because guys, if this is the last Purge movie, I'm kind of gonna be upset. I doubt it's gonna be. It's unfortunate that I was disappointed with this movie, but I still liked it. There was this one part that really caught me off guard, though. One of the guys has a gun and he shoots one of the guys with the fucking bow and arrow. And guys, it's so funny. I started laughing hysterically. You know that R2-D2 sound, like "Row!" or whatever when he like dies? They legitly use that fucking sound. I literally had to rewind. I'm like, what? Am I just making shit up, or did that actually happen? Also, another thing with this movie that bothered me was the first 5 minutes. I'm trying to think where I seen this fucking actor from, and I'm thinking, oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Fucking Namor is in this movie from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, the actor, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, shit. A couple years later, man, you'd be fucking iconic in Phase 4. Seeing him in this role, though, was pretty fun. Honestly, he was such a badass. The action was okay. The problem I have with this movie is the gore. It's so tame compared to the others, and it's just my expectations weren't met. It's a disappointing film, because I felt like the idea alone, like I said, was great. That's a great idea. But it just was not executed off. Also, only some of the characters were likable. I felt like I didn't connect with these characters as much as I did with the other movies. So, it was just a disappointing film. That's all. I still liked it. I thought it was alright. It's just my least favorite Purge film. Coming in at number 4 is the first Purge. Now, I'd say from here and out, my expectations were met. Okay, so the first Purge. No, it's kind of the Purge in the hood. I don't want to like offend people, so if I do, I apologize. I enjoyed this movie. The first 30 minutes though, I was not getting into it. I just couldn't. And then boy, one of the most badass characters came in. Now, he had a whole fucking redemption arc within this whole movie. The action at the end was amazing. You get some of that Purge action and stuff, and it's like the first Purge, so they're kind of testing it, which I kind of like. That's also a really good idea. That's also something to keep the franchise feel fresh, right? Because they were getting repetitive, but here, this is the first Purge. I'm kind of glad they did that prequel thing, because it would kind of give them an excuse for them to make a sequel to that and just have it like another Purge movie. Like, oh, that's the first Purge. What about some other Purges? But the first Purge was alright. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. A lot of action. I liked some of the characters, actually, a lot more than the Forever Purge. Even though their culture, I should say, it's not like I don't really know much about it. I get along with those kind of people. They're fucking awesome, actually, to hang out with. So, but some of the lines in this movie, I cracked up laughing. Like, this movie is a lot more funnier than I thought it would be. I enjoyed the living hell out of this movie. It was just the first 30 minutes that I just couldn't get into. And then when things started like picking up and stuff, I was like, all right, it's all right now. And then it just got better as it went on. And I'm like, okay, so that's all right. It's pretty good. The reason why it's here though is just because I feel like there are Purge movies way better than this one. So I do like this movie. This movie was awesome. It was a lot of fun to sit through. Characters are more relatable than the Forever Purge. And that's what you want. You want to follow characters in this franchise that you actually like, and you want to see them survive. So yeah. Alright, next one. Coming in at number 3. This was the hardest. Number 3 and 2 were originally going to be swap places, but the Purge election year is number 3. So, I'm surprised I put it here. It had a lot of action, really good. Another thing is just the first 10 minutes, it's just boring. It bores me. It's just people getting ready. Yeah, we fucking know. It's a Purge, you're getting ready. Yeah, we get it. Just get to the point, you know what I mean? So, basically, this movie is president themed, and I love it. I absolutely like it. It's balls off the walls crazy, but I absolutely love it. The girls in here also are just fucking insane, but I like it. I'm like, I want my fucking candy bar or something. It's so funny. I don't know. Some of the line in the dialogue is a little corny sometimes, but it's just like, that's something you would expect from kind of these movies. As they go on, not from the first one, because the first one took itself very seriously. So, honestly, though, this had a lot of good action, a lot of blood. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun to sit through, and I can appreciate the different setting it has. Also, has some of the best characters, I'd say. Boy, this lady's a badass in here. I don't remember her name. There were a lot of badasses in this movie. Holy shit. Like, they were honestly top notch. No, there's a guy that I didn't want to see die. 2 of them died. It sucked. But it also made me realize, like, wow, I actually felt something for these characters. And a bad movie doesn't do that. A bad movie doesn't make you sympathize with characters. It's bad. But with here, you just like these characters, and it's just like, oh shit, they fucking didn't survive. But I do like how they protect the senator, and the main character from the Purge Anarchy returns for this, which I absolutely love. I wish he'd be in the next, because he's one of the best Purge characters. I think he's probably my favorite. I think this movie was a lot of fun. It grew on me more than the others, but I just feel like there's one Purge film that's better than this, which, coming in number 2, is the original Purge. This was so hard. I'm more of a person that likes action, right? And boy, I did not expect the crazy fucking limits they went with this franchise. I thought it was just going to be a toned down franchise. Okay, let's just put it out there, okay? The Purge is my second favorite because of its darker tone, and it takes its time more. However, even though I've had issues with that with the last couple films, I just wanted it to get to the point. I felt like this was necessary because this felt more like a home invasion film. Kind of, to me. And it was my first home invasion film. I'd never really seen any films like that, and I just appreciated the movie. I was just like, okay, the only thing, this would probably be in first place, but the main fucking issue with this movie, and I cannot stand it, is its plot. Its plot is great, but how it's executed, I mean, it's a good story. It's a really good, strong story. However, it's just so much potential. Like I said, plot is that the Purge. It's a thing that happens every year. It's a great plot and premises. But however, it doesn't live up to what you think it would. Like when you hear that everyone can do murder, legal stuff, illegal stuff, and like kill people, like you think this movie would be fucking crazy, just like people just like fucking killing everybody and stuff like that, and just, yeah, but it's just toned down in this movie. It's just like brought to it. It's like, oh, what would you do in this situation? Like, it's a cool story, but I just expected more from that plot, let's say. However, this is a very good story, and I gotta say, the characters is what carried this movie. The kid I didn't like, that's it. Ethan Hawke is he's a badass. Oh my god. Ethan Hawke's such a great and talented actor, probably one of my favorites. So seeing him in this role was fucking amazing. Everyone acted top notch. The wife of the Ethan Hawke in this movie, top notch acting. I felt for these characters. I wanted to also see that homeless guy that came in and he just wanted help to survive, but he died in an election year, so I was like, oh shit, damn. And fun fact, he's the only character that actually made an appearance in all the first three movies. So, I do appreciate this movie so much for its time and effort, but I just felt like it should have lived up to more. And boy, the sequel, man, holy shit, what brings me to my number one, without a question, The Purge Anarchy. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Holy shit. They did it. When I imagine a Purge movie, and I hear that plot, this is exactly what I imagine. This is exactly what I see. Holy shit, this movie is like if fucking Michael Bay directed a horror film. That's basically what it is, and I loved it so much. I fell in love with this movie instantly. Now, it does take time, but you actually like these characters, and you're getting to settle in with them. And guys, I ended up liking this movie way more than I thought I would. Oh my god. I might watch this movie again. This is a movie I might watch on repeat for a while because I was just so surprised. I was surprised. I was literally like, holy shit, this movie was fucking good. And that was crazy to me. I did not know I was going to end up liking this movie as much as I did. And I can respect the fuck out of this movie. It's awesome, has amazing action, unlikable characters that you want to see go, like bad guys and stuff like that. That's what you want to feel when there's bad guys. They get killed off eventually, and it's like, yeah, fucking A. Characters are amazing. The best characters, I don't care what you say, out of any Purge movie. The best characters in here. Also, the main character, the badass, I think he should be... I forget his name. He plays Crossbones, I believe, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but he's got to play the Punisher. Give this man... If Hollywood fucking saw this role, which obviously they did, I can't believe they haven't said, this man's our fucking Punisher. Like, he needs to be the Punisher. He was basically the Punisher in this fucking movie. Man, and you really feel for this character. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of teared up because I really felt for this character. His son got killed, and he tries to get after the killer who killed his son on the Purge. And that right there is some deep and dark shit, and I just felt every second. The acting, like he's like a chilly eye. Okay. And basically, he loses it. When this character puts his hand on his shoulder and she's just like, no, don't do this. He goes, get your hand off me. Like, he just loses it. And I just felt it. I was like, yeah, I honestly, it's wrong as fuck, but I really feel for him. Like, part of me wants me to kill him, and part of me wants to be like, just like other people are trying to tell him, like, don't do it, it's just not worth it, you know? And he doesn't end up killing his son's killer, which is such a powerful ending. And that kind of taught me, like, even though there's going to be so much shit in the world, and who knows, honestly, with our government, Purge might actually happen one day. I wouldn't be surprised. Not anytime soon, but that's so powerful just to tell you that there's still good people. And like I said, that was such a powerful thing, and I think this is the best Purge movie. I really do. A lot of action, a lot of heart, a lot of stakes, a lot of emotions, and Purge Anarchy is the best Purge films. Hands down. So guys, if you agree with my ranking, I think this is the one and only ranking. If you rank anything else, I think it's wrong. I think it's completely wrong. That's my opinion, though, but most people will probably have this ranking because there's only 6 movies, so. And it's clear kind of what a ranking is with these movies. These movies were a hell of a lot of fun, and I ended up being genuinely surprised about how I don't think there's a single bad movie in this franchise. Even though I was disappointed with the Forever Purge, I don't think there's still a single bad movie. So it stays consistent and very strong franchise. I can see why it's popular now. So I have an option next year of dressing up as Sam or fucking Lady Liberty. So, okay guys, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Ranking these movies with me, and tell me your ranking down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.